why she was coming. But I mean, when I was talking to Jody, I was like, for Tom to not know, I'm like, come on. I'm like, I dealt with Karen when um, I was firing Whitney. I'm like, I said, and Karen always looks out for them. I'm like, so I'm sure that Karen did everything she could for Tom. And she's like, Tom's a snoozer. I'm like, absolutely he is. Huh?
Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Hello, Wigwag. Hey, Jeff Allen. Nice to see you. Hey, William Sullivan. Hey, Dwayne. Nice to see you. Hey, Roy. Nice to see you. Boilermaker Rick. Nice to see you. Dwayne's Fork and Spoon. Oh, I seen you in there already. Jerry, nice to see you. Hey, Joe Rader. Anybody know how to get your loco running doing this? I have the loco up. I have the loco number on. I have it on. Nothing. Nothing. No speed steps, not doing anything. Press the loco button twice. Nothing. Welcome to my new system. Maybe if I do this, maybe if I hook it up. Well, guys, I got sound on the loco. It says it's moving. It's not moving at all. So, guess that's what I get. So, let's see if we got anybody else in here. East of the Mississippi River, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, Roy, Ohio. Hey, Weatherman Harry, nice to see you. I did figure out what it is. I actually had to plug it in, but this thing says it's running. No locomotive is running. It's just sitting there like it's actually Interstate I-9 190. Okay. Well, sorry guys, I was trying to run a train, but this thing here I'm about to throw through the window. I'm in my wits end with that new Digitrax system, guys. To be honest with you, wow, Roy, you are way east of the Mississippi River. Engine's still running. Says it's at speed step 93%. Nothing's going on. The engine isn't running. It's making noise like it's supposed to be running. So who knows? Good to know, Wigwag, because this system is frustrating me to say the least. Just when I thought I'd get some parts figured out, and now I can't do anything. And it's expensive system to boot. So, hey, Dwight, nice to see you. Get some lobster rolls, Roy. Yeah, I don't think I have the wireless, like the little box hooked up to it yet. But I did get this loco to run, and now it's just, it's nothing. I pressed the loco button twice. It says I'm on the right throttle. I got all the way up to 100% speed step. It's not even moving. Hey, Jim. Let me see. Okay. Well, went to a different loco that's running. So I don't know what the deal is. That locomotive will not run. So who else we got in here? Anthony Dodge, nice to see you in here. Derek Alexander, nice to see you. Slipping down here. All right. So I got a new locomotive in here and it's running. For some reason, that one I was getting the sound. I turned up the throttle and it was accelerating like it was supposed to sound wise. Engine wouldn't run. You can still hear it back there. Atlas Gold Series caboose. And now my Atlas Classic GP30, just regular straight DCC, running like a champ. So I'm actually going to take this off of the. I took that one off so it did the sound because it's just sitting there revving up. But Um, yeah, it's an Atlas Gold, so I don't know why it was running fine Sunday. So it's because it's a live show, I guess. But my old Atlas Classic GP30, no problem. I'm actually giving it a little bit more throttle. If I'm close, I'm okay with this. I don't have the wireless thing hooked up for it yet, the receiver. Yeah, I guess so, John. I don't know what's going on with it, but running fine now. Switched out engines, and so that one's going. So anyways, you guys see, I've got my fascia up here. I've got my waybill system. I have not filled any of these out yet or made the little envelopes. I have to do that once I get some time. I still got a lot of cards to fill out, um, to do some ops. Still cleaning up down here. I've got a couple things to clean up down here, and then I'm going to get my wood. Yeah, I have no idea what that is on here, Roy. I have no idea which function that is. So, howdy, Sparky. Nice to see you. Oh, good deal, Sparky. I'm actually tried to run a train at the beginning of the show, and of course, you know, when you try to do that, it never works. But so I did get it running though. So as you guys know, you see, I got my fascia, I got my wave bill system in here. I've got a lot of hopper cars to put in there, some box cars, and figure out my operating system where things go in the yard. I still got some work to do in my lumber yard. Artie, hey, nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in, Artie. And Ian, nice to see you in here. I think you're in here. Ian, if you're in here, I just watched your video. I haven't commented yet, but I'm starting to get through it. Looks like your yard's looking pretty good. Chazco, nice to see you. Hey, John, nice to see you. John Scullyville. So, expansion. I am going to expand over on this other side. That's why we're cleaning it up. Because once I got this shelf in here and got this and got things started to clean up down here, my wife thought it looked pretty nice. And we could organize our totes under the layout really nicely and a couple of my tools. And I had shelf for other storage under here. It looked really nice. So we're going to do that over there. And those totes you saw in my update, they're gonna go like on the shelf underneath because there's nothing over there that I really need railroad wise like I do over here at the center of everything. So yeah, I can get that stuff off the ground, put it on the shelf, build the shelf system like I did for this, same height, build it the same way. I couldn't find my 1x3 legs in Menards, but I priced out my 1x4s that I used for the modules. And of course, most expensive part is going to be the 1-inch foam that I put on top. Probably Sparky. I think with the expansion track set that I have, that'll get me over there and a couple curves that I need out of that set. And then of course I have my re-railer in there, which I'm going to use in the drawbridge because I think it's just important to have one in there. Yes, intermodal yard. No, I'm thinking more like industry switching part over there, like St. Louis area, since I kind of have Chicago over here. But yeah, I do need to get some more turnouts. I need to get some more straight pieces. I do have a few, but I also need to get the Kato because I'm using Kato track. I need to get the feeder wires. I do have enough of my feeder wire that I use a 16 gauge feeder wire. So. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, Ian, nice to know. Yeah, I mean, shoot, because I'm going to cut it down to just fit these modules. So, I mean, if there's a part that's damaged, I can get around any damage of a piece. But yeah, that would be nice. Because the modules will be the same. I think maybe a little bit smaller, lengthwise looking, probably 10 to 12 feet long, depending on where it comes out, somewhere in there. About 2 feet across. So it's a little less than this, about 10 inches less than this. And so I'm going to have a spur come off with the drop down bridge that goes over to it. And then line to it. I do kind of have an idea of a track plan that I'm going to stretch out a little bit. A water scene, definitely going to be a water scene on it. Sparky, if I could send you something through customs, it wouldn't cost me a fortune. You're free to pick this thing up. I'm trying to get rid of this. It's off Conrail. It's off a Conrail line. I don't have room for it. I don't want to get rid of it, but it's clean. I cleaned it up. I don't have room for it. I know Sparky probably like that in his shed, but I don't know how much it would cost to send that to Canada. Probably a small fortune. It is aluminum, but it still weighs quite a bit. Okay, Jerry, good to know. But yeah, if anybody's in this area and you want these forward crossing signs, let me know. They're here. So that's a ways of a drive for me, Sparky. No, Artie. No, it's not. This is actually off the old Peoria and Eastern line, or Illinois Central, New York Central. That ran by here. It didn't run too far from my house, too. It paralleled the Norfolk and Western or nickel plate line. This is probably put in, I'm going to say late 80s. So it's probably the 80s. It was definitely Conrail that put that in. I'm a little bit out of the way. How long did it take you to drive to St. Charles, Missouri to see Ken Patterson? Because I'm probably smack dab in the middle of Illinois, just a little north of middle of Illinois. Yeah. But yeah, I don't have room for him, unfortunately. So. Hey, Eagle Creek Railroad, nice to see you. Wow. Well, it'll only take you 8 hours then to get here. So, because he's 2 hours from me. Oh, Roy's close to the Amherst show. I wish I could go to that show someday. I would love to go. That's a huge show. Could probably find everything that I want to find for my layout. Hey, Michael Broshears. Michael, you might be interested in this. I've got the other part too. It's a little bit, but got a little patina on it. It's from, I was telling everybody I'm trying to get rid of it. It's from the old Peoria and Eastern line. I'm going to say it's probably Conrail era because it's aluminum, obviously. If it was from the old P&E, it'd be the white one with the little. Doing good, Eagle Creek, running a train right now. So yeah, I'm just cleaning up, making room, and then I'm going to make, like I said, the 3-foot modules, and then about 24 inches wide, 3x2 legs. Put my 1x's on the bottom and shore it up, and put my shelves on the bottom. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'm finding, Michael. Nobody has a spot for it, so So just trying to figure out my new DC system too. I mean, it's everybody tells me this is really great, and it was a gift for Christmas. So hey, CV Railroad, nice to see you. So I'm still trying to figure this thing out, in between trying to do my other stuff. So, but I did get that engine going. I just think it was that engine, that locomotive was having an issue, I guess. I don't know what it was. I was running fine. Oh, no problem. Um, no, I don't, Roy, because there's like a strip that goes here for the support for the backdrop, so it would be behind. It wouldn't add even. I think it might be able to go behind my backdrop, but I just don't really have a really good spot to hang that. That's the only problem. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I would have hung it a long time ago. Oh, okay. All right, Michael. Good to know. Good to know. My old Jeep 30 Classic is running smooth as can be. That is sucker is a runner. I love it. And the new Atlas, those new Atlas Gold engines, just sometimes they run great, and then sometimes it's just like I can't. There's like go cut out in sound or something. It's like they're not getting the signal, and I don't think it's me because all my other ones are running okay. They're not doing that like surge, but oh yes, thank you, Derek. Oh, I was going to mention that. I got to get a HO prize butt. I got to go down to the depot and I go down to get my structure. Um, this this is going to be my N scale prize. Okay, I'm going to get another Walters Cornerstone structure to give out for HO. Oh, the new Atlas ones. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I don't. The Gold Series. No, I just have had an issue with my GP35s. I don't know what it is. This one that I had tonight that I tried to runs fine for the most part, but tonight it wouldn't. I guess it's just because I'm doing a show. Oh no, I don't have sound in mine. Mine's a classic, just straight DCC, Ian. It just runs perfect. I mean, it's a really great runner. So yeah, I'm actually looking at some of the Atlas SD35s. I was looking at one, thinking maybe I get my dad to paint one orange and gray. My orange and gray SD40s, I think, are done and ready for pickup. They were having an issue with the decoders, so hopefully they run on this system. Who the hell knows? I don't know if my system will run them. I don't even know how to use this system yet. Um, so anyway, the 500 subscriber contest. Once I hit that, I'm just shy of it right now. This will be the N scale prize. I'm going to get a Walters Cornerstone HO building for a prize as well. You have to be a subscriber. I think we'll do a couple of like things from maybe past videos. Answer the questions, email me, and you'll be in. I'll figure that out here in a couple weeks. Hopefully, when I hit over 500. And now that I'm making videos again, for a while I didn't, but now I'm back in it, going pretty good, obviously, especially when I do the expansion. My biggest thing is once I get the structure is getting my track. my Unitrack. I'm going to need some turnouts. I don't know for space wise, since I'm making it a little smaller, I think I'm going to still go with, I'm still going to get a couple number sixes. But when I want to get down and have lead tracks, I'm going to have to use the number 4 just because on Kato they look more realistic and they're closer, not as far apart. Now for other industries, I probably will use you will use the number 6s. I think my caboose, I don't know where my caboose went. Well, I'm going to find it when he goes back around because he's going to pick it back up. Yeah, and I noticed it's running without a caboose. And I don't see the caboose anywhere. Oh, there it is. There we go. Can't see him because of the fascia, but I got him running now. My caboose came off the track. It's because I'm on a video, that's why. Of course it is. I'm on video. So, yep, in my expansion, I'm looking towards the St. Louis area. I'm going to have a road come in over. Maybe definitely Route 66, as that's part of the railroad, and it followed it. I've got some signs I need to make for Route 66. I've always wanted to do that. I always talked about it, but I've never done it. I'm going to do that. Yeah, we're going to blame Heath for that wigwag. Oh, hey, Dave. Nice to see you. Hey, CV. Nice to see you. I don't know if I saw you in here and said hello before, but I'm thinking the Walters Cornerstone Freight House is one of the kits I want to get. I'm going to have it come in, have some tracks come back up this way, have the freight house here, a little town. I do have 2 crossings I've got to put in. I'm going to use them over there because I'm going to have the road come across that maybe. I haven't really decided. There's going to be a road, definitely going to be a water scene, a little creek. I decided that. I don't know if the railroad's going to cross it or not. I haven't decided that. And then we're going to go down the St. Louis area. And the very end where it ends will be a dead-end yard. Probably have a run around. And I'm thinking about, I've seen on eBay and a couple other places, the Walters Cornerstone Refinery. That's something I want to get, plus some oil tanks and maybe get some tanker cars, kind of represent that area. Hey, Kyle, nice to see you. So that is kind of where I'm going with that. And then I'm going to still have the backdrop. I think St. Louis will be shrunken down a little bit compared to Chicago because it's going to be more in the distance. I still want it to be on this side of the Mississippi in like East St. Louis area or down Southern Illinois area. But that's what it's going to represent. So I think that's going to be good. The key is going to be with Kato Unitrack making the bridge, and I may do that out of micro engineering, flex track, and then use my Unitrack connectors. I'll have to get a couple of those, but I think probably will be the best way to do that, and put it on a hinge. So. Yeah. Yep. And that's what I kind of got to do a little research too on the area. I want this to represent because I kind of want to do some things that are close to prototypical things because each part of this represents the ICG and certain things. Like I said, because I freelance, But freelance, I can do whatever I want. Also, I thought to do my research and see who they interchange with down in the St. Louis area. Um, I'm thinking Burlington Northern or Frisco, or because it is like 82, 83. Frisco could work. Um, oh, Granite City. Oh, cool, Chasco. Yeah, that's an area that I'm kind of thinking about. Chasco. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Maybe the water scene being the dock and around there. That would be the Illinois terminal. And I know there is an N scale GP9 Illinois terminal. And I could maybe have my dad paint a switcher and a caboose. That would be a cool interchange, but I got to find out. I don't know if the Gmino and ICG ever interchange down there in St. Louis. But then again, I freelance, and so I make it up. So it's representing parts of that. So it could do that. Um, could always be Conrail too. Well, Dave, you know what? That's better than nothing, Dave. Um, I could. Um, I could do that, and I haven't ruled that out, Jeff. Um, then I would have to have the reverse loop, and then have the little was it DL64 whatever little reverse loop thing under there, which I don't have that. I'd have to get that and do a reverse loop. Could still do that. I haven't ruled that out. All right, train's running. Caboose is staying put. I need a little sip of water. And I did actually Ogatok, yeah. Huh. um, yeah, and I don't know. I don't know. It depends on how wide I decide to go. If I do go with the 32 inches that I have these at, I'm gonna have a lot more room to work with. About this, about 10 so inches more to work with, which on in scale is a couple more tracks. Could be another industry too, but then I could easily do the reverse loop. Hmm. It's interesting, Artie. So, but no, my yeah, I've just been putting out the little details. I still got to do my get my lumber yard fixed up. Um, kind of figure out where I'm going to put the sawdust thing for that, or for wood chipper, the wood chipper part. Uh, make some more lumber loads. I'm working on a little bit. So I've got the wood to cut up to make stuff. So, hey, trackside Mike, hello. Uh, Not much at all, Kyle. I still haven't quite figured the thing out. I've got it going tonight. I don't know. I guess I just had an issue with the locomotive, or as uh, Roy Hardwick said, it could be brake locked, which I have no idea how I did that. If I did it, I have no idea. So, uh, which now I have my switcher locked too somehow too, so I can't switch with it. I have it on my left throttle, and I can't get it to work either. Sound comes on and everything. So, um, oh, okay, Dave. But I don't know. I think it is actually CB. But somehow there's a way. Jim Tedesco said hit the loco button twice, and I'll get that to come back. Uh, but yeah, this isn't NCE. This is Digitrax, which Sparky's going to say that's the problem. But I've got some figuring stuff out to do with it. So, but this one's running good. Got it running good. I can still control it from here. Give it a little more throttle. So yeah, that is just Cleveland track running good. Uh, man, I love that. I got to get my GP38s rolling more. Um, which one do I have? Let me see which one I've got. The duplex, I think I do. I have the Evolution Express. That's what I have. And so I still have to put out. Whoops. I think this is the little wireless control unit, the UR93. I have my UR93. I have to connect it. I have not done that yet. Probably going to wait until I get the other side going. I've not put my LocoNet back in yet either, which is something else I have to do. Um, believe so, Derek. Yes. Get those things to stay there. But train's running good now, so it's just getting to learn that. Boilermaker Rick. Oh, and there is the meeting in May in Colorado, so I would love to go to that. I don't know how I'm going to work that out, but checking it out because I could get a flight out of here straight to there on American, but that would be kind of cool. Yes, May 19th through 21st. It depends on how I leave. When I leave, I would have to do a treatment, and I'd go a couple days without a treatment. Usually, I go about every other day. I go like every other day, and then like I have 2 days where I do it back to back because I need a catch up day. Yesterday was my catch up day, so today I'm really in great shape. I haven't had that much to eat or drink today, so well, I'll probably have more to drink today than anything else. So there you go. Yeah, I would love to go to Amherst sometime, but I'm just to find some of the little things that I'm still looking for on here. Some of the Woodland Scenics things, just some more people, some more different vehicles to put out. If I could find a good deal on a couple locomotives I could have my dad paint, I would. Mustard day, but no ketchup days. Yep. Same here, Joe. Same here. But yeah, train's running good. Train's running good. Yeah, that'd be cool to get up there to get over there and to see everybody. That'd be really cool to see. So, um, So and then I have to connect my lights in my town. I've got a few little things here and there to do. Some still just putting out my little details. So um, just working away on the layout, but I'm really looking forward to that expansion. I've got some great ideas for that. I mean, I can't wait. I think that's going to be an exciting part of it. When I put the backdrop in, it's going to look good like this one. I'm going to do the picture backdrop again. I really like it. I like the way I did this. I cut out the trees. Um, Over here in this other part, over here I have painted, which they look good. Man, I have a major derailment now. Lumber everywhere. Major derailment, major derailment. Well, we were running a train. We were running a train. Major derailment, major derailment. uh, yep. Yeah, I lost some lumber loads, CV. They're all over the place. Caboose upside down. Engine stayed on the track. I think what happened was the little micro train, little hook may have caught the frog. Yeah, no kidding. Yep, yep, that's true, Michael. It was running good, so yeah, he was in definitely emergency, bad emergency. Yeah, I still, and I'm probably gonna have to expanding, pick up some more locomotives in the future. Um, I know I have a few, but I probably should use some of that I have. But part of that is I would like to maybe see if we can kit bash another ICG switcher. I would love to get a couple more black and white Jeeps if I ever come across them, and some more orange and whites just to kind of expand my locomotive roster, um, especially being down south. I do have my orange and grays coming. Can't wait to run those. Maybe by then I'll know how to run this new system, and I can learn how to MU them and run a nice long grain train with them. Um, so hopefully. Hey, Dave, nice to see you. Oh, it's all right, Dave. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Um, so, yeah, that's where I'm really looking forward to this expansion part. So, hey, Anthony, nice to see you. I talked about guys coming in. I will have a 500 subscriber contest for N Scale. I am giving away the Cornerstone. This I'm also going to get a Cornerstone structure to give away for the HO guys. I haven't come up with a video with the rules yet, but I will. Because I'm closing in on them pretty close. And now I'm making more videos. Probably will if I got on my kind of what I've learned is to get a few more people to my channel. I've tagged my videos with certain things, like especially the railroad that I model gets a lot of searches and stuff, especially GM&O. So that tends to get people to come here and look, and they subscribe. Yeah, no kidding. That's true. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I got to come check out. My dad would love to see that too. Yeah. I know, Dave. I know. Maybe someday I'll get to 1,000. That would be even better. But um, yep, just a couple away. So that's true, Kyle. It's absolutely true. Um, so I'm so excited about that expansion and what I'm going to do. Just some of the ideas. That's going to be just so cool. Once I get into the scenery part, that's my favorite part. Once I get rolling with the scenery, I can just sit down here in 2 days and knock out a whole thing in scenery and everything. Um, but first things first, I got to get the wood. I got to get the structure built. Then I got to get the track, and that's where it's going to get probably the most costly is a track. I think I can on my laptop. I can on my phone. I don't know where I can see that on my phone. So um, I don't think I can see that, Derek. But yeah, Michael, we're definitely, yeah, yeah. My dad would love to come over and see your layout. He would love that. I had to bring my switcher over and bring the ICG switcher over and my transfer caboose and oh, and studio. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was a place. I couldn't tell if it was on here on my laptop. So it's the studio. Okay. Okay. I'll have to look on there, Anthony. All right, Kyle. Well, that'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for like shelf. I'm not because I'm not like I said. I think I'm going to dead end this one. So I'm looking like shelf designs, and I found a few switching ones that I like. I like that, and I can kind of get it to model the one I'm kind of looking at. What do I need? I need number 4 turnouts and the straight pieces I can buy off Amazon. They're generally cheap. I need the number 4 turnouts in the little curvy pieces, and the biggest one that's going to get me is I think I'm going to use that crossover in there. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll probably take it to yours, Michael. Probably a run. Um, let me see if I can get. If you guys can kind of see what I'm thinking about, similar to doing. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. There's too much glare on my phone. That's what I see as the glare. So I don't know if you guys can see it. Um, that's kind of what I'm looking at there. Um, it's a shelf design, so the road would come in, kind of come across some of the tracks. Have that creek go through there. Have the is going to come in an angle from this back of the backdrop. And I've got like a lot of room for industry. This is a 6 foot, so I'm talking like 4 to 6 more feet on this plan. That's a huge amount of track I can put in there, especially in scale. Um, so that's really what I'm kind of looking at that plan to kind of go by, kind of as a guide. Okay, I'll put it back on there again. So that's kind of what I've got in mind. Oh, you got numbers. I need a couple of those. Probably, I would say a couple, at least a couple. And the number 4s, I think number 4s are more expensive, which makes no sense to me. But they are. I think I have one number 4, and I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know why it's in my extra stuff. Um, but I was looking at like a guy on eBay that was selling a bunch of number 6s. It's just a space wise because like the start numbers for number 6 I would use number sixes off the main line coming in, and probably to finish up if I had anything. Yeah, I mean, it got crazy expensive. $93, but it was there's a couple number fours and some number sixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 number sixes and 2 number fours with switch machines. This guy was selling used in really great shape. All the wires and everything in place. They were really clean. Right now it's going for $93. So that's a lot. Hey, Hot Rod Rodney. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Rodney. Nice to see you. That stupid window thing. No, I don't care about that. Yes, Dave, and I have one on my layout that's it's right into my lead into my engine area and into my big grain facility because it goes into one of my goes into like the comic book factory that I have. So yeah. So Rodney, I'm talking about I have a contest. I have an HO prize, an N-scale prize coming up. So look for that for the contest rules on that. Not Rod. I've got one of my NASCAR diecasts right here on my workbench. I love these old T-Birds. They're so cool. If anybody doesn't know, this is an old action one. Dale Earnhardt Bank Wrangler. I do have some of his other cars. I have a couple of Darrell Waltrips. I got the Mountain Dew, and I've got Bobby Allison's Miller High Life car, and I think that's it. And all my rest are like Earnhardt ones. No, that was not Kenny Wallace. No. Nope. Yeah, for the most part, CV, but he did drive Ford for a little bit. For a couple years. He tore him up. He definitely did that. Yeah, I'll have to look through my cars. I know I've got a few in there. Hey, Mystic, nice to see you. A lot. I tried to run train, had a big derailment. Tried to run train at the beginning, had an issue. It's locked or something. I don't know what's going on with it. So then ran train. It was running fine, and but it derailed just a little bit ago. But for the most part, throughout most of the show, it ran fine. So yeah, Dave, I had the same thing with this one, and I'm going to go with it. If I just go over it slow, so I set my speed limit around it. Uh-oh. Maybe he did take out a telephone pole over there. I don't know. So I had the Digitrax DCS 51 Zephyr. I've now gone to the Digitrax Evolution Express with the DT602D throttle. And so this is the one I have to learn everything on. It's got a left and a right. I turn it on. That's the loco that I was running right now. That's derailed. It's not derailed. It's just turned down. I should just turn it down all the way right now. It's okay. And then my left one is my switcher, which it said it's active, and I wonder if I can actually run it right now. But I'll check after the show here in a few minutes. But oh man, it ran into the ground, cut Artie's cable. Man, we did have a big derailment. Good question, Anthony. So we just talked about my expansion. I'm going to do expansion a little bit for the couple people that just got in here, Mystic and Hot Rod. So it's going to be just a little drop down bridge from this section at the end to this new section. It'll be built the same. Some cool things we're going to do with it. Just looking forward to it, especially doing the scenery. That's going to be cool. I just really can't wait to do that. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, Roy. Yeah, thank you, Mystic. I'm looking forward to it. It is going to be some cool scenery in there for sure. I just got some really good ideas I wanted to do. So, and other than that, just trying to catch up on people's videos at the same time. So, yeah, and I just got to pick up all the Kato unit track I need, and that'll be a big thing to get. And I got to get some switch machines for over here, and then figure out how this new system runs the switch machines. I don't know how it would run a Kato switch machine, so I had to figure that out. I know I can do that from this controller. I just had to figure it out. Hey, Dave, thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you. Ah, okay, CB. Yeah, there you go, Artie. Only fans, yeah. Yep, Dave, thanks for stopping in. We'll catch you later. Yeah, Joe Rader, I got a couple videos of yours to watch as well. I just have not. Yeah. And Dave, of course, you're working along on your expansion as well, but I'm excited about it. Just some new opportunities, just some new ways to show off the railroad. Maybe get out some pieces of rolling stock that I don't have kind of room for. May have room for down there. Hey, Steve, 87. It's all right, Steve. Well, yep, I am about ready to call it. I think we've been a little bit longer. Um, and I don't think I have anything else. I'm just going to continue working on this and hopefully have one day you're going to see a video where I have some modules built. And then that's progress. That's when you know things are getting real. Because the first thing I have to do is build that side. Then I'm going to build my drawbridge down. Um, once I get things kind of in place, I'll know where the track's coming in at and just go from there. So call it's away now. I should. What, to pick up my derailment or to get going on the laying the track? Yeah. Both. Yeah, Mystic. I do have a couple on this layout in a couple spots. Um, I really made the mistake. The one mistake I made with this new when I redid it was I did not put one back in this back part, and I wish I would have because it's kind of hard to reach back there. Um, that would have been nice to have a re-railer back there just to in case something happened. Moving along, it just puts it back on the track. But trains seem to run okay through there. Don't have too many issues with the curve or anything like that. Just every once in a while, I get a couple of my locomotives hate a spot back there in my curve. I don't know what it is. It just hits it and it dies. So, yeah. I use mine for roads, and then I got the little build up, the little road things for it, and then I just ran my bush road right up to the edge of it. I've never painted them black though. I don't think to match. Yeah, I've never actually painted either one of these black to match the asphalt road though, but I should do that. Yeah, staging yard's a good place for that too. It's just easy to roll your cars in and out on there. Yep. Yep, that's kind of what I did with mine. Even though kind of they're gray, I should paint them black. But um, my goodness, yeah. But yeah, that's the only other thing I wish I would have done was put one in the back there because it would have been nice. But I don't really have any issues with it. So and I could it's certainly better operational wise. This is way better. Shoot, I can run freights. Just give them a little throttle, they get up and down this grade with no problem. Over here in this curve, absolutely smooth. Um, so yeah, Mystic, that's a good place to have one. That's where I had one before. When I had my big mountain, I had one in there. So, well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night here. Been on for about an hour, um, and had a good time tonight. So, uh, look for probably a contest video coming here in the next couple weeks. Oh, that's cool, Art. That's cool, Sparky. Love it. Oh, ooh, that's really nice. I'd like to see the DD40. Thanks, Jim. Thank you. Thank you, Boxcar Jerry. Thank you, John Boilermaker. Thanks for stopping by. So I will catch you guys, down the road when Sparky's on. I try to catch him. Pod Rod Rodney's sometimes is on Thursday nights. Yep, Artie, nice seeing you. And Vinny, of course, is on Friday nights. Yep, always fun. So we'll catch you guys. Hopefully, I'll have another update video coming soon where I'm getting started on the expansion. So, nope, no problem, Derek. Thank you, Dave. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in, and I will catch you guys later as I clean up my derailment mess.